Hey, my name is Matt Brown. This is my introductory video. A little bit about me. Originally, I'm from St. Francis, Kansas. I currently live in Sharon Springs, just about an hour south of there, just on the Colorado border. I've been married for 7 years now, and my wife and I have two children. We have a 6-year-old boy and a 2-month-old girl who we just welcomed here this last July. This is my 9th year of teaching in Sharon Springs, primarily junior high science my entire career here, but I've also had to do junior high math, junior high ELA, some history, just because we have a lot of teacher turnover and some years we've been short staffed, so I've had to wear quite a few hats in the middle school level. I've also been the junior high head football coach for 5 years, and I was assistant for 2 years prior to that. I'm also, for my entire career here, I've been the head junior high track coach. I've done basketball in the past. Not my favorite thing, but you do what you have to do for the kids, right? And then I've also been the Fellowship of Christian Athletes leader for 4 years here at the school. Educational background, again, St. Francis Community High School. After that, I went to Colby Community College and was a biology major. I changed majors to elementary education when I went to Fort Hays State. Then as soon as I graduated from there, I got my endorsement in science for middle school, and so I've been doing that ever since. Received my first master's degree from Fort Hays State in instructional technology in 2020, which is when the pandemic hit and schools shut down, so that degree got put to use real fast. And currently this is my second degree from Fort Hays State. Some goals I have. My goal is to become an administrator. This is my 9th year here, and I've had 7 different administrators at my school. Whether people just come here to work for a year or two, then retire, we've had a lot of that. But because of that, I've decided to pursue this a little bit more, just so we can have some consistency in the school and the community I love. The course Educational Leadership that I took while in the instructional technology program was like my aha moment. It kind of clicked with me right then and there that, this is something I want to pursue. So after that, I decided to go into administration after I completed my degree. And again, so my goal within the next year or two, there will be opportunities that will open here, either next year or the year after. So my goal is to pursue that, and I just love where I'm at, and I feel like being a principal is just the next step I'm ready to take in a field that I enjoy. I love education, and I love the kids, I love the staff, I love the community, and it's just the timing is just perfect for it right now. So in our school, how we use data, due to again a lot of administration turnover, we haven't beginning of the year in services, we don't really collaborate much as a staff on data, except this year we finally did. We dove into the ACT scores, which I don't have a lot to do with being in middle school, but it was interesting to see. State assessment data, we compare scores from the districts and the states and all the classes. And we use this data to better align K through 12 curriculum, to hold educators and administration accountable, and we can develop plans of actions and interventions if need be. We also use FastBridge for ELA and mathematics progression, as well as star reading. We start Zello and Mosaic on a weekly basis for 6 through 12 this year for social emotional education, as well as career readiness. And we also are working through all of our implementation and modeling through our KISA progress. So how do I personally use the data? On a daily basis, not a weekly basis, I give pre and post tests for each new unit we go to. This allows me to see student progress and allows them to see it too. In my area, it gives me a chance to figure out what areas I need to focus on a little bit more, and maybe some areas that we don't need to spend as much time going over. I also look at the state testing scores, and I evaluate how I need to adjust my instruction and what I need to strengthen, what needs to be changed, what needs to be improved. And I feel like I need to be a little more consistent with it and hold myself more accountable for these sets of data. This year, I'm taking a deeper look into the scores, and I'm really just trying to figure out where my areas of weakness are, just so I can get my kids as prepared as I can for the next step, because the next step after that would be, the real world, and I 100% want them to be completely ready for that. So now I'm looking at individual scores, and just to kind of see what I'm missing. So in terms of developing, the Kansas Education Systems Accreditation District team is something I joined this year, just to get a better grasp of it. Again, after 7 different administrators, we're very behind on KISA and our documentation and the data for that. So we're really trying to play catch up, focusing on relevance and relationships right now. We have a site council that I've also decided to be part of as the school representative. Again, just to it goes back to KISA and documentation using data. And I also would like to collaborate with coworkers and administrators for professional development, and just use the data from assessments to continue to grow as a professional. I very much look forward to this class. I think it's going to be very interesting, and as administration, I understand how being able to read and interpret data is absolutely crucial for the school, so I think this class is going to be good. I look forward to working with all of you this semester, and good luck to you.